Ever wondered about the shocking secrets behind some of old Hollywood's most famous names? The glitz and glamour often hid a darker side, a world of scandal, obsession, and taboo. In today's video, we're diving into a topic you won't believe: 24 of old Hollywood's most notorious sex freaks. These stars, known for their larger-than-life personas, often had secret lives that would leave you speechless. From passionate affairs to scandalous behavior, these icons pushed boundaries in ways that would have shocked the public. Stick around as we uncover the scandalous truth about their personal lives, because some things Hollywood doesn't want you to know. Number 24. Tallulah Bankhead. Tallulah Bankhead was an unforgettable sex symbol known for her beauty, rebellious spirit, and sharp wit. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind, even if it meant alienating people. One of her boldest stories involved actor John Emery, whom she casually married. Bankhead's famous promise to never sleep with a man who wasn't as impressive as John Barrymore was often contradicted by her claim of having over 500 lovers. Was Bankhead truly selective, or did her insatiable appetite for excitement lead her into countless passionate flings? Her outrageous behavior at parties, like proudly showing off her husband's private parts to guests, is just one example of her fearless, flamboyant personality. Number 23. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth was Hollywood's glamorous goddess, known for her stunning beauty and captivating performances. But behind the glittering facade, her love life was filled with dramatic marriages and affairs. Her marriages to filmmaker Orson Welles and Prince Ali Khan made headlines, but both ended due to infidelity. Could her longing for a stable love life ever be fulfilled, or was drama always bound to follow her? Despite 2 more marriages, Hayworth's love life remained complicated and tumultuous, adding to her legendary status in Hollywood gossip. Up next is an actor whose tragic end became far more infamous than her time in the spotlight. Stay tuned to find out what happened. Number 22. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, aka Old Blue Eyes, was not only legendary for his music, but also his high-profile relationships. His marriages to Nancy Barbado, Ava Gardner, and Mia Farrow were all filled with passion, but also conflict. Was his charm and irresistible allure a curse? Sinatra's marriage to Gardner was one of Hollywood's most intense, full of love, fighting, and reconciliation. His brief marriage to Farrow stunned many due to their huge age gap. Yet, through it all, Sinatra never stopped seeking love, leading to his 4th marriage to Barbara Marx, who gave him stability in his later years. Number 21. Lana Turner. Lana Turner's love life was as glamorous as her career, but it was far from perfect. Known for her beauty and high-profile marriages, she was married 8 times to 7 men. But one of her most notorious relationships was with mobster Johnny Stompanato. Their violent affair ended in tragedy when her daughter, Cheryl, stabbed Stompanato to death to protect her mother. Was this Hollywood's darkest love story? Turner's marriages may have been numerous, but none lasted. Her quest for love and stability would always remain elusive. Number 20. Cary Grant. Cary Grant, the charming heartthrob, had a love life filled with intrigue, from multiple marriages to whispered rumors about his relationships with men. His marriages were a roller coaster, 5 wives, each one ending in divorce. But it was his rumored relationship with fellow actor Randolph Scott that had people talking. Were Grant and Scott more than just close friends? Grant's complex love life continues to captivate Hollywood fans to this day. If his love life was a film, it would definitely be rated R for romance and confusion. Up next is a Hollywood legend whose personal life was marked by a string of shocking love affairs. Get ready to hear what happened next. Number 19. Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn was one of Hollywood's most remarkable actresses, but her private life was just as fascinating. Known for her independence, she had a famously complicated relationship with Spencer Tracy, who was married to someone else throughout their 25-year affair. But was Hepburn's relationship with Tracy the only one? She was rumored to have relationships with both men and women, but Hepburn was notoriously private, leaving much of her love life shrouded in mystery. Was this part of her charm, or did it hide a deeper secret? Number 18. Ingrid Bergman. Ingrid Bergman was known for her incredible talent, but her personal life sparked scandal after her affair with director Roberto Rossellini. Their romance, which led to her divorce, was heavily criticized by the media. But Bergman's search for love didn't end there. She and Rossellini had 3 children together, including actress Isabella Rossellini. Bergman's passionate relationships seemed to define her, leaving Hollywood gossip buzzing for years. Was her intense need for love a driving force behind her career? Number 17. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor's love life was legendary, and not always in a good way. Known for her stunning beauty, Taylor was also notorious for her 7 husbands, including twice-married Richard Burton. But it was her affair with Eddie Fisher, married to her best friend Debbie Reynolds, that caused a scandal of epic proportions. Taylor's love life was a whirlwind, full of drama, heartbreak, and fierce passion. Was her intense need for romance a sign of something deeper? Number 16. Clara Bow. Clara Bow was Hollywood's first it girl and a pioneering starlet of silent films, but her career was marred by scandals, many of which revolved around her turbulent love life. Bow was involved in numerous high-profile relationships, including with actor Gary Cooper and director Victor Fleming, but her emotional nature led to some damaging rumors. Was she simply a victim of Hollywood's toxic rumors, or did Bow's emotional turbulence contribute to her reputation? Number 15. Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner, one of Hollywood's most glamorous stars, was known for her stunning beauty and remarkable talent. But her love life was anything but glamorous. Gardner married 3 times, each marriage filled with passion and conflict. Her first husband was actor Mickey Rooney, but their union lasted only a year due to Rooney's infidelity. Her second marriage to bandleader Artie Shaw ended quickly due to Shaw's controlling nature. But it was her marriage to singer Frank Sinatra that captivated Hollywood. Intense passion, public fights, and reconciliations marked their 6-year marriage. Gardner's affairs with famous men like Howard Hughes, Robert Taylor, and bullfighter Luis Miguel Dominguín kept her in the gossip columns, fueling her reputation as a woman of constant romantic adventure. Was her need for excitement a form of sex addiction? Number 14. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford, an iconic actress known for her dramatic roles, led a life just as dramatic as her films. With numerous affairs and 4 marriages, Crawford's private life was a constant topic of gossip. Her husbands included actors like Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Francisco Franco's son-in-law Philip Terry, and businessman Alfred Steele, but her marriages were troubled by infidelity and conflict. Crawford's beauty and charisma attracted a wide range of lovers, from actors like Clark Gable to directors like Vincent Sherman. Crawford's bisexuality was an open secret in Hollywood, and she unapologetically pursued relationships with both men and women, including actresses like Greta Garbo and Barbara Stanwyck. Was Crawford's relentless pursuit of love and attention a sign of her deeper emotional struggles? Up next, we dive into the scandalous life of a Hollywood legend whose love affairs left a trail of broken hearts. You won't want to miss it. Number 13. Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn, known for his charming looks and iconic role as Robin Hood, built a reputation as the ultimate bad boy of Hollywood. His troublemaking began early when he was expelled from school for having an affair with a teacher. As his fame grew, so did his indulgence in booze and women. Flynn was notorious for cheating on his wife, but the MGM publicity machine kept his image squeaky clean. However, his bad boy behavior couldn't stay hidden forever. In the 1940s, Flynn's life took a darker turn. He was charged with statutory rape, though he beat the charges despite the damning evidence. His reckless lifestyle caught up with him, leading to health problems, career decline, and a fall from movie stardom to television. How did Flynn's charm allow him to get away with so much? Number 12. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando, one of Hollywood's greatest actors, was also known for his dramatic off-screen life. With legendary roles in films like A Streetcar Named Desire and The Godfather, Brando's sexual appetite matched his on-screen intensity. Brando was open about his relationships with both men and women, which was a bold move for the time. His affairs with stars like Marilyn Monroe and James Dean were widely known, and he didn't shy away from his bisexuality. Driven by a need for constant excitement, Brando's relationships were tumultuous and often short-lived. His emotional neediness and struggles with loneliness led him to seek out constant romantic and sexual encounters. Was Brando's legendary allure enough to keep him at the top, despite the chaos in his personal life? Up next is a shocking tale of a Hollywood actress whose scandalous behavior led to a complete career downfall. Number 11. Diana Dors. Diana Dors, the British cult actress, was famous for her glamorous and scandalous lifestyle. Known for her grand mansion and wild parties, she earned the title of a wayward hussy from the Archbishop of Canterbury. Dors hosted infamous sex parties at her Orchard Manor estate, where guests would watch grainy footage of unsuspecting couples having sex. These outrageous gatherings made her the talk of the town. Despite the controversy, she embraced the attention and lived life on her terms. But why did Diana thrive on scandal? Could it have been her way of claiming control over her chaotic life? Number 10. Daisy and Violet Hilton. Daisy and Violet Hilton, the conjoined twins, are best known for their roles in the films Freaks and Chained for Life. Born joined at the lower back, they rose to fame in the vaudeville scene of the 1920s and 1930s. The Hilton twins led a wild lifestyle, partying hard, taking numerous lovers, and even experiencing marriage and motherhood. Despite facing many challenges, including their lack of physical privacy, they navigated their unusual circumstances with resilience. How did the Hilton twins balance their desires with their public lives? Could their fame have been their undoing? Number 9. Clark Gable. Clark Gable, one of Hollywood's most famous actors, was notorious for his womanizing ways. Married 5 times and involved in countless affairs, Gable's personal life was as dramatic as his on-screen roles. His affairs began early in his career, with relationships with older women who financially supported him. His notorious affair with Joan Crawford and another with Loretta Young, which resulted in a pregnancy, caused significant scandal. Despite his reputation, women continued to flock to him. What made Gable so irresistible despite his unfaithfulness? Was it his charm, or something deeper that kept women captive? Up next is a scandal that shocked the public, an actress who had it all but lost it in the blink of an eye. Number 8. Jayne Mansfield. Jayne Mansfield was known as Hollywood's own Mae West, a blonde bombshell who embraced a glamorous, scandalous lifestyle. She was often photographed in revealing outfits that showcased her curves, catching the attention of many. One of her most notorious connections was with Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. Despite his claims, Mansfield denied having a romantic relationship with him. Instead, she enjoyed teasing him with seductive phone calls while her friends listened in on the conversation. But what drew Mansfield to such bizarre connections? Did she use fame as a way to flirt with danger? Number 7. John Barrymore. John Barrymore was a legendary actor with undeniable talent and charisma. Yet his personal life was marked by excesses, particularly his struggles with alcohol and romantic entanglements. Barrymore married 4 times and had countless affairs. His first marriage ended in divorce due to his infidelity, and each subsequent marriage followed a similar path. Despite this, Barrymore's charm made him irresistible to many women. But how did his wild lifestyle affect his career and legacy? Number 6. Barbara La Marr. Barbara Lamar, known as the silent film star who made just 27 movies in her short career, was driven by a desire to be a great tragedian. Her life story is filled with dramatic highs and lows. After leaving her second husband to marry a dancer, she quickly rose to fame in Hollywood. Known for her striking looks and wild love life, Lamar once declared, "I take lovers like roses by the dozen." Her life was filled with glamour and excess, but it ultimately led to tragedy. Could her restless pursuit of fame have been her downfall? Up next is a scandalous tale of a Hollywood leading lady who pushed boundaries both on and off screen. Number 5. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, Hollywood's ultimate sex symbol, was known for her roles in Some Like It Hot and The 7-Year Itch. While her beauty set the standard for Hollywood glamour, her personal life was filled with high-profile relationships and drama. Her marriages to Joe DiMaggio and Arthur Miller were short-lived, both crumbling under pressure, with Monroe's mental health struggles playing a role. Her affair with President John F. Kennedy was one of Hollywood's worst-kept secrets, causing major public scandal and adding to her turmoil. But what led Monroe to self-destruct? Was it fame's crushing weight, or was there more to her story? Number 4. Vivien Leigh. Vivien Leigh, famous for her roles in Gone with the Wind and A Streetcar Named Desire, was as intense off-screen as she was on. Her affair with Sir Laurence Olivier began while he was still married, sparking a massive scandal. Their passionate yet tumultuous marriage was full of highs and lows, mirroring the dramatic characters they played. Was their love real, or was it simply driven by ambition and obsession? Number 3. Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper was one of Hollywood's biggest stars, known for his iconic roles in classics like High Noon and Sergeant York. But behind the camera, his personal life was full of drama, filled with multiple affairs that earned him a reputation as a notorious womanizer. No sooner did he wrap up a film than rumors of another affair with a leading lady would begin to swirl. Cooper's rumored list of lovers included nearly all his female co-stars, from Clara Bow to Lupe Velez. One of his most infamous affairs was with Marlene Dietrich, while he was dating Velez. The two actresses quickly became embroiled in a bitter feud, with Velez going as far as trying to shoot Cooper when her suspicions were confirmed. And yet, that wasn't the end of it. But what really happened behind the closed doors of these passionate relationships? Was it love or something darker? Number 2. Lupe Velez. Lupe Velez, the Mexican Spitfire, was a fiery actress known for her passionate relationships and dramatic lifestyle. While rumors of her bizarre death have been the subject of much speculation, her tumultuous love life was just as wild. Velez was deeply in love with Gary Cooper, calling him the love of her life. But her intense jealousy over his affairs, especially with Marlene Dietrich, drove her into fits of rage and reckless behavior. Velez's jealousy was legendary. She allegedly sniffed Cooper's pants to detect the scent of another man's cologne, and even raised eyebrows by lifting her dress to reveal she wasn't wearing any underwear. But was this just a woman scorned, or was there something more to her bold and often outrageous behavior? How far would Velez go for love, and how much of her wild persona was fueled by Hollywood's obsession with scandal? Number 1. Louise Brooks. Louise Brooks was an actress ahead of her time, known for her striking beauty and fearless attitude. She didn't fit into Hollywood's traditional mold, instead embracing a life full of sex, books, and gin. Brooks quickly abandoned the limelight of Hollywood, leaving behind a promising career in the film industry at just 26 years old. Her private life was equally unconventional. Brooks had numerous affairs, including one-night stands with Greta Garbo, and left her first husband for another man, only to divorce him shortly after. But her decision to leave Hollywood wasn't just about escaping the fame. Brooks wanted freedom, a freedom that would come at a great personal cost. Why did Brooks decide to walk away from fame and fortune? And what was the price of that freedom? What's the most shocking love story from these legends? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy Hollywood secrets.